Hey, sixth graders, it's time to start talking about fractions. So for this module, we're going to be drawing tons of pictures and using a lot of different models to explain our thinking. So first off, we're going to draw a model of a fraction, any fraction. I'm going to start with fourths. So let's see. I'm going to divide my circle into fourths, and I think the fraction I'm going to choose is going to be 3/4. So this is 3/4 because here, it asked me to describe what the fraction means. So let's say this is a pie. And I divided my pie into 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I ate 3 of them. So we write that as 3/4 because I ate 3 out of a possible 4 pieces. It was divided into 4 pieces, I ate 3 of them, and let's say that I left the last one for Mr. Vandenhook. See, isn't that nice of me? So we're going to be working on taking fractions and dividing them up. So Maria has 3/4 pound of trail mix. She needs to share it equally among 6 friends. How much will each friend be given? What is this question asking us to do? Well, we know it's asking us to divide because we're dividing this 3/4 pound amongst 6 friends. And you know, if you're starting with one amount and you're giving it out to people, then that's division. So sharing equally, or just sharing, usually means you're dividing something. You're dividing because you're taking something and dividing it into smaller groups. So how can this question be modeled? So I'm going to start out with my tape diagram. And of course I'm going to divide it into fourths because after all, that's what we're starting with. She says 3/4 pound of trail mix. And then we're going to color it in. We're only going to color in 3 because it's 3 of the fourths. And then I'm going to label because labeling is always important for our models. So that's trail mix. So really, this is 1 pound of trail mix because it's the whole thing. But I only shaded in these 3, so that's the 3/4. And then, just to help me out, I'm going to draw a number line up here. Let's see, So I'm going to say this is 1, 3/4, 2/4, 1/4, and 0, because all number lines start at 0. And then I have to divide it up into 6 pieces. So that means 6 ends right here. So let's see, 2. Alright, so I kind of have it in 6 pieces. So we need to figure out what unit we're working with now. So, well, if I draw an invisible line here, okay, then I'm dividing each of these pieces into 2. And here I'm going to do this over here, because I have to do it to all of them. Okay, well now I can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what did I turn these into? Eighths. So this piece here, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. So how much trail mix did each friend get? 1/8 pound. Each friend gets 1/8 pound. All right, let's take a look at another model. So this is going to be a little bit different. Imagine you have 2/5 a cup of frosting to share equally among 3 desserts, or just to eat straight. How would we write this as a division question? So if I have 2/5 a cup that I have to share amongst 3 desserts. So 2/5 divided by 3. So first off, we have our model of 2/5. So we've got fifths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's fifths. And we're going to shade in 2 of them. So now we've got 2/5. Well, how can we show us dividing it into 3 equal parts? It'd be a little bit awkward to kind of go like here and here, so we're going to go like this. Okay, so now each of those fifths is divided into 3 equal parts. And then let's see, if we count these all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you'll see that these become 15ths. So since I started with 2/5 shaded, I take one of my new divisions from each. So we've got 2 15ths. So I divided both of these guys into 3 pieces, and then I took 1 piece from each of them, which gave me 1 15th, 2 15ths. Before I turn you loose on the exercise, I want to give you a few hints. So 1/2 of 6 could be written as multiplication questions a couple different ways. So when we're dividing 1/2 into 6, we're basically asking, what is 1/6 of 1/2? If I divide half up into 6 pieces, if I had half a pie and I divided it into 6 pieces, what fraction of the pie is each person getting? So I want you to draw models for these and then write it as multiplication. I know it doesn't look like it. This is multiplication. What is 1/6 of 1/2? The way you would write that as a multiplication sentence is that. All right, in your small groups, go ahead and start these. I know this is rough when we're starting out, but if you work hard, you will completely get this. But go ahead and raise your hand if you need any help working through these next 5 questions.